What do you like about Canada?
Ooh, that's tricky. I would say
What do you dislike about Canada? Alright, so thanks so much for your time. First, where are you from?
I'm from Toronto, Canada.
From Canada. Okay, what about you?
And I'm from Connecticut in the US.
In the US. Okay, great. In this video, I want to ask you about your country. So first, you're from Canada. What do you like about Canada?
I love how many different cultures we have here, and I think that's just so obvious in the different restaurants we have. So I think simple answer would be I just love how many restaurants we have in Canada.
Right, you'll get to experience so many different cultures in one city, right?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, what about you?
Yeah, I'd say quite similar to Canada. The US, of course, is a massive country, and I love our diversity in terms of nature and parks, and there's so many different landscapes in the US where you can feel like you are in a totally otherworldly place.
Okay, awesome. Interesting. Okay, so next question. What do you dislike about Canada?
Ooh, that's tricky. I would say I think a lot of our infrastructure, we were just discussing, we were both avid cyclists, and I think a lot of our infrastructure is built around cars, vehicles, that sort of thing. So in a lot of ways, our city is not as accessible as it could be.
Right. Especially TDC and construction.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
takes ages, right?
It takes so long to get from one side of the city to another, so I'd say that's probably what I dislike the most.
Okay, I'm kind of glad even the local people feel the same
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Okay. What about you? What do you dislike about the US?
That's a long list.
Okay.
I'd say short and sweet answer is the current political climate.
Okay. That's the reason you moved to here?
I moved here for my Canadian partner, so I did not leave for that reason, but it was opportune timing to leave.
Okay, great. So this might be, no offense, this might be a little controversial, but at the moment, the relation between Canada and the US is a little complicated, right? So I want to hear your opinion as a Canadian person.
I think most Canadians wouldn't have problems with Americans per se. It's the issue with who's in charge. So we're friends, we can be friends with anyone from the States. It's more so the one person or couple people that are in charge right now that we have problems with, I'd say.
Right. Okay. Sweet answer. What about you? As an American, what are your thoughts?
It's I think it's ultimately just really sad, the multiple daily events that occur that have sort of led to this huge breakdown of trust and respect of our government, and it's hard to put succinctly, but I think it's really sad, and I do hope things improve. Really doubtful, but hopefully the next administration can really kind of have a 180 and things will be a little bit different.
Right. Sweet answer. At the end of the day, people are people, and it doesn't matter where you're from and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, let's change the topic. And last question. So, which place in Canada would you recommend for a foreigner to visit? Have you been to any other places in Canada?
You know what? I've been to a couple, but I haven't seen a lot of the country. It's so big. It's hard to get around to. So I haven't been to the West Coast, but I've heard nothing but amazing things of the West Coast. So that's somewhere on the top of my bucket list for sure. And I think also Toronto in the summertime is just the best time to be here. There's so much going on. We were saying lots of free events, lots of clubs you can join, just lots of cool things to see and do.
Right. Winter's a bit harsh, but
Yeah,
instead
it's a
of that,
little
summer
touchy.
is so good.
Yeah.
Right. Great. What about you?
Absolutely.
Have you been to other places in Canada?
I have, yeah. The first place I ever visited in Canada was Montreal, and I
Okay.
think I kind of fell in love with Canada. I know that's a very different province compared to the rest of the country, but I absolutely loved it, and I think anyone would enjoy it.
Okay, great. Have you both been to Vancouver?
No.
Oh, you haven't, have you?
I have, yeah. I
You
went
have.
last December for the first time. It was
Okay.
really great.
You also recommend Vancouver to visit?
Yes, great
Okay.
food. Yeah, really fantastic.
Okay, awesome. So that's gonna be all. Thanks so much for your time.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
First, where are you from?
I'm from India.
India, okay. What about you?
I'm from Bangladesh.
Bangladesh, cool. How long have you been in Canada?
I've been here for 4 years now.
For 4 years, okay.
Yep.
What about you?
I've also been here for 4
Been
years.
4 years, okay, great. So in this video, I want to ask you about Canada, country Canada, okay? So first, what do you like about Canada?
I like Canada because I do like the cold weather a little bit. It's a nice change from where I'm from. I also like the people here. I also just like that I'm on my own here, away from family, and I like that. Coming to see, being
Okay.
very honest, yeah.
Okay.
I think I like living on my own, and yeah, I don't know, just like being on my own. So it's nice here.
You like
That's
to
a nice
be-
change for me.
Okay, you
Yeah.
like freedom.
Freedom.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I would put it. Also, yeah, India's a little bit unsafe for women, so I feel kind of more safe here. That's the best bit for sure. Yeah.
Okay, great answer. Okay, what about you?
For me, I think definitely the people. I think people are so nice over here for the most part. And what else? I love the summers over here. The summers over here are absolutely magical. It feels like you're in a movie.
Yeah.
And yeah, you get to do so much with your time over here. It's very easy to sort of live life without judgment. And beyond that, I think that, I don't know, I just really love the liberty. I love the people over here. I love the fact that it's given me an opportunity to reinvent myself.
Okay.
Wow.
So multicultural, so you don't get judged by anyone.
Yeah, there's
Right.
so many different cultures around.
I feel like Toronto is this like almost like a cultural hub. There's so many different cultures. People from like all different parts of the world, all walks of life, and they all kind of like come together. And it's really nice to see that. And I've met so many incredible people here. So
Right.
I think that's the most fun bit. Yeah.
Right. Beautiful answer. So right now it's your favorite season, the summer.
Now it's my favorite
Right,
season,
okay.
yeah.
Great.
I agree, yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
amazing answers. And so next question, what do you dislike about Canada? If you have to pick one.
Oh, what do I dislike? Well, to start off, taxes. Also the housing market. Also, I do think there's a growing hate towards Indians for no reason at all. We're very honest people. We like mostly like do honest work here. We come for like, you know, a better lifestyle, better opportunity. But I've seen so much hate around Indians, which is kind of sad to see. And I wasn't aware for it for the most part, but a lot of my friends told me about it. So yeah, I don't like that. Don't do that. Be nice to us.
Yeah, most people are nice, I think. They don't
Yeah.
judge people based on their race or country,
Exactly,
but
yeah.
some people, yeah, it happens everywhere, like for any race, I think.
100%, yeah.
100%, yes. What about you?
I don't like the winter.
I don't
I'll just come out and say that it's too long. And I know I moved to this country that's like really cold, but I was not ready for when it hit me. The winter is definitely rough. I do end up getting seasonal depression. I did not even realize that was going to be such a big thing when I moved here. But definitely as soon as the winter shows up, I need to start eating my vitamin D supplements, start trying to do things.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Other than that, I feel like while most people are very, very nice, I think there is a different brand of racism over here, which is like very much centered around microaggression, centered around a lot of like little jokes that they're gonna throw at you. And I guess that's something that sucks because you're in this city that's so vibrant and so full of culture, and that's what it's been. And it would be nice if we were all a little bit more tolerant. I think that definitely there is like a homelessness issue over here, and it would be really lovely if these people were taken care of,
Right.
right? So yeah, those are the things I feel like, okay, I think we need to be building a more tolerant and like caring society over here.
Okay. I just randomly talked to you guys, but you guys have so many things to talk about, and you guys are explaining so well.
Oh, thank you.
So last question. This is a little off topic, but
Okay.
you guys been here for 4 years?
4 years, yeah.
4 years.
And how come your English is so good?
Well, in India, I don't know if like the percentage is accurate, but like 70% or more of the population knows how to speak in English. And the school that I was enrolled in, and this goes for a lot of private schools, we start learning English as soon as we're enrolled. So I grew up speaking English. I grew up talking to my friends in English and my mother tongue, which is Hindi. So it's very common for us to speak both, and I would say I'm fluent in English. I've been fluent in English for the longest time. the accent change is sort of like something that's almost like a code switch, that once you get here, when you talk to someone new, you sort of pick up on their accent, or yeah, I don't know. I've been living here for a while now, so I think I've picked up on it. That's all I would say, yeah.
Okay, so you were already fluent when you got here, but since you moved here, your English got brushed up and it's more like Americanized now.
100%. Yeah, that's one way to put it, yeah.
Okay, great. What about you?
I think it's the same case for me because I also grew up always speaking in English. I was also in like a private school, an English medium school, as we say.
English
back
medium,
back
yeah.
home. So like, you know, we were not even allowed to speak our mother tongue in our school corridors for most of it. So, you know, we were very used to always conversing.
We were colonized by the British.
We were colonized. So we were in a British colony. So a lot of it obviously is affected by that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Is it just you guys or everybody in your country speaks English?
It definitely depends. If you're from an urban area, if you had access to private education, a lot of public schools also teach you like basic English, but I wouldn't say that it's like as good as what you would learn if you did get exposure to like private education. And of course there's a lot of poverty in these third world countries, so there are times when people don't have access to like learning English at all. But I would say very basic English is something that you would see a lot of our population speaking pretty often, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes so much sense.
In Bangladesh, I think it's kind of similar, except for like maybe in the cities, in the big hubs, you're going to find more English speakers. But also like these days, literally everyone has like a little bit of a grasp of English, right? We have tourists coming in, but also we all have access to like
Cell phones.
we have the internet, literally TV shows, movies. I think my approach to English definitely was influenced by the TV shows I was watching and like the movies I was watching, and a lot of the times they were in English, so I think that definitely had something to do with that.
Okay. So it was amazing overall. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Of course, have a
Thank you for talking
Thank
to us.
Thank you.